Grade 2, Week 22, Spelling Words from Evermore. You ready? How's it, everyone? My name is Kumu Kim, and welcome to the Study Plan, an educational resource providing tools and supports necessary for parents and teachers to support their children or the children they work with. Main idea, Grade 2, Week 22, Spelling Words from Evermore. We have 3 categories, okay? Our first 2 categories are going to be the oi sound. And we have 2 different variations on oi, right? OI and OY. And the reason why there's 2 different variations, or how we can support children on this, is understanding where does that sound take place in a word. So typically, OY will happen at the end of a word. Not always, right? Like in the word oyster, but for the most part, OY will be at the end of a word. OI, however, is either in the middle or it will be at the very beginning of a word. So we need to think of what sound is it and where is that sound taking place when we're performing and working with words with oi in it. Our other sound is the sound and that spelling that we're using, again like OY, is happening at the end of a word. So ER. And ER, even though there's 3 different types of sounds that all say the same sound, IR, UR, ER, the ER variation of this sound is going to happen at the end of a word. Okay, so ER is at the end of the word for our words that we're working with. Let's break these apart. Our first word in the OI spelling is the word oil. So since there's nothing to go in front of the oi sound, we should know what type of oi spelling we're using, because oi is going to come at the beginning of this word. There's only 2 sounds, oi, ol, oil. Spell oil for me, please. Let's break apart oil. Oi is OI. Ol is the letter L. Oil. Our next word in the oi spellings, either in the middle or at the beginning, is going to be soil. So our oi is in the middle. What type of oi spelling are we using? S, oi, ol, soil. Go ahead and spell soil for me, please. Let's break apart soil. S is S, oi is OI, and ol is letter L, soil. Our last of the ois, either at the beginning or in the middle, is going to be the word boil. So just like soil, boil, we have a different sound at the very beginning. B, oi, ol, boil. Go ahead and spell it, please. Now to spell boil. So B is a B, oi is OI, and ol is the letter L, oil. Now we come to our ois at the end of a word, right? So since oi is at the end of a word, let's think. What spelling are we using? So our first word is the word boy. 2 sounds, b, oi. Spell boy for me. To spell boy, b is a B, oi is OY, boy. Our next and last oi at the end of a word is the word toy. Almost exactly like boy, different consonant at the very beginning. T, oi. 2 sounds, toy. Spell toy, please. Now let's break apart toy. T is T, oi is OY, toy. Our first word in the spellings that comes at the end of a word, we talked about this. What 2 letters make the sound at the end of a word? Our first word is going to be the word other. So here we go. We're going to break it apart. It's not a U. What other letter can make the sound? So th, other. Spell other. Let's spell other. Is the letter O. Th is TH. Is ER, other. Our next word is going to be the word mother. So we've added a sound at the beginning, and it's just like other with a sound added. So let's break it apart. which is not a U again, just a reminder. Mother. Spell mother, please. All right, now for mother. Is M, is O, th is TH, and is ER. Mother. Our next word is going to be the word father, right? We had mother, now we have father. So father, let's break it apart. There's this sound in the word father, which can be a little bit tricky because usually the phonetic sound is 2 letters. This time it's only 1, so pay attention. Do your best guess to try and figure out what one letter is going to be that sound. And let's break it apart. Here we go. Father. Let's spell father. Let's break apart father. So, is F, Again, I said that it's not 2 letters, but 1 is letter A. Th is TH, and is ER. Father. Now we're back to a word that's going to have the sound that is not the letter U. Okay? The word is brother. Now, when we spell brother, there's a consonant blend at the very beginning, which is a combination of 2 letters. So I'm going to break it apart for you so it's a little bit easier to spell. So let's spell brother. That's our tricky one. Brother. 5 sounds. Spell that for me, please. For the word brother, let's break it apart. B is a B. Is letter R. Again, is not U, but O. Th is TH, and is ER. Brother. Our last word in the category is going to be sister. So this one plays fair. It follows all the rules. Unlike some of the other words that we've been working on, this one does follow our phonetics rules. So let's break it apart. S. That's our first syllable. Sister. Spell sister for me, please. Now for sister. Sister. S is S. I is I. S again S. T is T. Is ER. Sister. Thank you so much for joining us with Grade 2, Week 22 Spelling Words from Evermore. Please drop us a comment, or if you have a question, you can also put it down there as well. Give us a thumbs up and a like for this video. Thank you so much. Mahalos, and I will see you on the next episode.